Hello, my name is Chauhan Balaji Singh and I am the South Asia Advisor for the US Forest Service. I am based in New Delhi, India, from where I provide on-the-ground technical expertise and support to the US Forest Service's International Programs Office. The US Forest Service has been working in India for a long time. Here we are presenting an account of an important period of the US-Indian partnership and the impacts it had.
India has a very long history of scientific management of forest. Way back in 1864, Mr. Brandes started the establishment of the Forest Department. It was not a viable project for sending the forest officers for training for 2 years. That is how Imperial Forest Research Institute was established in 1906 in Dehradun. Now it is called FRI.
India is endowed with enormous diversity of wild flora and fauna and diverse ecosystems, and in Indian culture there has been high relevance to wildlife. Wildlife Institute was set up in 1986. The primary mandate of this organization is capacity building for wildlife conservation in the country. The focus of our major collaborative project with US Forest Service was on biological diversity, timber grass, aquatic water systems. It was a long collaboration, very active collaboration right from 1989 to 2006 or 7. And US experts were visiting almost twice or 3 times annually. They were devoting 25 to 30 days at a stretch in India, visiting WI and the field sites. I got, you can say, tremendous opportunity to widely travel within US, and we were taken to the best possible sites, demonstration sites like Greater Yellowstone Conservation Area, seeing different aspects of conservation there, national forest, wildlife area, protected areas, recreation and so on. The same way we visited another conservation area, interior Columbia River Basin. I started seeing the bigger picture. I will say 2 important persons, Dr. Jackworth Thomas, who became the chief of the US Forest Service, and another gentleman, Dr. Hal Salvasar. He was the regional director in one of the Northwestern Pacific region of forests. This particular collaboration with initially with the US Fish and Wildlife Service and later on with the US Forest Service. We also had collaboration with the US National Park Service. So 3 important federal US service have provided us tremendous confidence. When US experts were coming, they were getting insight, they were getting benefit to see the unique and rich biodiversity of the country, and for them also to understand that when our forests are having tremendous biotic pressure, there are considerable human population living in the fringe forest areas, and there is a traditional resource dependence. So they could appreciate how field practitioners in India have been managing forests despite there are tremendous multiple challenges. See, the US Forest Service collaboration in 80s helped us in adopting the paradigm shift in forest management, the wider, broader picture of landscape, and considering all life forms equally important, the conservation of biodiversity. I can say now that all scientists, all field practitioners, all policies and decision makers, now they have realized in our country that if we have to succeed, we need to incorporate what we call now landscape level planning and management approach.
It was only through these collaborations that we could understand that what is the value of old growth forest and what kind of linkages it has for wildlife conservation. These collaborations had been extremely useful in bringing to us the need to think in a holistic manner.
US experts became very good friend of ours. We have been in touch with them, with most of them. That was an honor visiting the residence, former US Forest Service Chief, late Dr. Jackworth Thomas.
This is again a time when there is a paradigm shift. There's a huge focus on climate change mitigation, climate change adaptation. We have quite a few other issues which I feel that if we have collaboration with USA and US Forest Services, issues like forest fires, unless we make people aware that charge for the ecosystem services, we cannot go in for getting the sustainable development of the system. And the very agenda, UN Agenda 2030.
I must say that the organizational philosophy of this institute has been to value collaboration, to nurture collaboration. I am quite aware that we need to make these collaborations more and faster. About 2 years back, Government of India and the Government of United States have renewed or signed a new 10-year memorandum of understanding with the US agencies.